Daniel Owen Stolpe, born November 14, 1939, is an American artist, painter, sculptor, printmaker, fine art book publisher, poetry book illustrator and founder of Native Images Editions. Santa Cruz, California. Life and work. Dan Stolpe has devoted his entire life to exploring the traditional spiritual and aesthetic culture of Native Americans and bringing that tradition to renewed contemporary expression in dramatic and expressive monotypes, woodcuts, serigraphs, etchings, and paintings. Dan's work helps bridge the Indian and non-Indian worlds and the forced divisions among the human and natural. As a student in the early 1960s at Otis Art Institute in Los Angeles, he met and studied under artist, teacher, and printmaker Don LaViere Turner and art history professor Lennox Tierney. Stolpe learned the art of creating and printing intaglios and woodcuts as an apprentice to Don LaViere Turner. Studying art history under Lennox Tierney has had a lifelong impact on Stolpe's art. He has lived most of his life in the U.S., except for a few years in Canada and with the Native American Swinomish tribe on the reservation in the state of Washington. He has resided in Santa Cruz, California since 1975. Over the span of 20 years, Daniel Stolpe had exhibits internationally, including Japan, Spain and Oaxaca, Mexico and Mexico City. He worked with master printers, including Raúl Soroco, and displayed his art at Soroco's Galeria Grafica, Oaxaca, Mexico from 1994 to 1996. In 1963, Stolpe and Herb Fox opened Montecito Press in Sierra Madre, California. During this time he printed intaglios, woodcuts and lithographs using a combination press of his own design. Two graduates of Tamarind Printmaking Workshop in Hollywood, California, Joe Funk and Joe Zerka, heard about Dan's press and came to see it. Those two master printers then created their own business, called Joseph Press in Venice, California, and obtained a press designed and built by Stolpe. Over time, Joe Funk became Stolpe's mentor and friend through working on Stolpe's lithographs. It was with Joe Funk that Stolpe learned the elements and fine art of creating and printing lithographs. The two men became lifelong friends and, in 1979, founded a printmaking studio, Native Images Inc., in Santa Cruz, California. Stolpe has been associated with artists such as Don LaViere Turner, Leonard Edmondson, Dutch artist Nick Jonk, James Joe, and Ambrose T. Ito. He has contributed his own artwork to many notable publications such as William Everson's Canticle to the Waterbirds, and William Shipley's translations of the Maidu Indian myths named The Creation as the Maidu Told It by Hanky Bajim, collected from the 1900s by anthropologist and linguist of Harvard University Roland Dixon. In 19 Stolpe has taught many printmakers over the years, including Herb Fox of Merrimack Editions, Massachusetts. His works are represented in many collections including the Fogg Art Museum, the Grunwald Collection at UCLA, the Portland Art Museum, and the Smithsonian Institution. The Special Collection Library of the University of California at Santa Cruz has an endowment and an archive dedicated to the collection of Stolpe's art. References. Sources. Stolpe, Daniel. 1996. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, lithograph edition 30 size 31 by 48. 1996. Native Images Editions. Everson, William. 1992. A Canticle to the Waterbirds. Alcatraz Editions. 1. UCSC McHenry Library Special Collections Endowment Web Location. 2. Hank Ibajim. 2004. Love and Death. Translated by William Shipley. Native Images Editions. 3. External links. Official Dan Stolpe website. 4.